looking at the drastic changes, it's hard to believe that they grasped anatomy, composition, lighting, hair rendering, and clothes rendering in just a few days. I've always been doing anatomy, been doing composition, been doing lighting, and I've been rendering hair. I'm just lazy because it takes a lot of time. Because what I don't understand is how someone's going to use an inaccurate AI detector to say that my art is AI, but when I show proof that I rendered the pieces and how much time I worked on it, their second reasoning is that my art is too blurry and it doesn't look right, and I just improved too fast because all my other art pieces are like so simple. Like, do people realize that I actually don't try like super duper hard when it comes to art? If anything, I have more of a passion in writing. I don't really care about art that much. I just choose to do art because it's like a little hobby of mine and it's something I do on the side. And what I found kind of funny is how I showed parts of the speed paint to CEO just to really see what they would say. They deadass said that my speed paint wasn't real and the process looks faked and photo bashed. Because CEO's saying that they're not trying to be nitpicky or trying to bash how I render and stuff, but they're literally doing it, so that's just a blatant lie. Because what I find so weird is that CEO is trying so hard to try and tell people that my art isn't my art and all this. Mind you, I've shown her paintings, I've shown her traditional art, digital art. Like, what else more proof do you want? Like, I can literally show a time lapse of a drawing I did with my own hands, and somehow that's gonna get called photo bashed or AI too. I don't even know at this point. But let's just normalize people just wanting to improve because they want to improve, not because they're trying to one-up you. Because I'm not really sure if CEO doesn't really feel confident in their own art, or they just want to send people to like hate on my art. Because honestly, I don't really care if people are just underneath my comment section being internet trolls talking about my art, because can they draw like me? No. Am I going to meet them in the next 5 years of my life? No. So it's like, I don't really care if some random internet troll is underneath my comment sections and I'll never see them again for like the next 30 years of my life. Even if I live that long, shit. Because in this economy, it's hard to make it to 25, especially if you're black and queer. So damn, double homicide. Because CEO's main motive is to show me off as too many people as she can while trying to humiliate me, because that gives her some sort of ego boost, I guess. But what she doesn't realize is that people are obviously going to look at my YouTube videos and see my side of the story and see my Instagram post and the screenshots that I have, and they're just going to decide for themselves. Because like I said many times, I don't care about the situation. I only care when CEO's making weird accusations about me, because she deadass tried calling me a rapist once. Because CEO's excuse is that I'm maniac posting and I'm bullying her and I'm doing all this. Mind you, I'm only posting the things that are relevant and the things she has said to me, like saying that I don't look like I'm the type to use a wheelchair, and if I were to ever use one, I'd probably steal it from someone like my grandma. Or let's talk about the fact that she deadass tried saying that I had roaches and thought that shit was the most funniest thing ever. It wasn't. It really wasn't. Or maybe the time that CEO tried saying that I was wishing death on her dad, when I wasn't. I just said that I don't care about his well-being because he isn't my father. What does his illness have to do with me? I didn't cause it. Because I mean, if you body shaming me, saying that I got roaches in my house, making fun of me for using a wheelchair sometimes, and saying that I don't look like the type to be disabled and all that weird stuff, and then following up after you said all that, saying like, oh yeah, my dad was in the hospital a few days ago. How am I supposed to react to that? Am I supposed to say, oh, I'm so sorry for you, even though you just literally insulted my entire bloodline? Like, no. Because CEO is literally so weird. She has to analyze my art to try and find something wrong with it. Like, she literally snitched on herself too. She literally posted a speed paint that I did, and she was like, this doesn't look right. This looks photo bashed. I slowed it down and I zoomed in. Like, why are you doing all that for a speed paint? It's never that serious. But I mean, if we really want to be like petty, we can talk about how AI speed paints exist. Now, I'm not saying nothing, but I mean, they exist. So, yeah. But I'm not saying CEO's speed paints are fake. It's too simple to be fake. I know it's hers, unfortunately. But it's like, I've been drawing very detailed for a pretty long time. I just don't put effort into it.